Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Ameen. How are you, my dear children? You are very, very special and very intelligent. And I'm so thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having the opportunity to talk to you about the speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, Quran is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are so lucky to get guidance directly from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His own words. Yes. Okay. Last time we learned about Ashabul Yameen. And the thing that I forgot to mention was that a lot of people from the older generations and a lot of people from the present and future generations will be from this category. That means that a lot of Muslims are going to be able to enter Jannah. So up till now we have learned about two groups, and today we are going to learn about the third group, which is Ashabul Shimal. So let's start. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa and Ashabu Shimali, companions of the left side. Ma, what? Ashabu Shimali are the companions of the left side. Fi, in Samumin, a scorching wind. Wa and Hamimin, boiling hot water. وَظِلٍّ and a shade, مِن يَحْمُومٍ from the black smoke. La, neither, baridin, one that is cool. Wa and la, nor, kareem, one that is good. Now we are going to go through the running translation, and that goes like this. As for those of the left hand, how unfortunate will be the people of the left hand. They will be in the midst of scorching winds and in boiling water, in the shade of a pitch black smoke, neither cool nor refreshing. Now, my dear children, after telling us about the two groups that are going to go to Jannah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us about the third group, which is going to go to Jahannam. These are the people who are going to get their book of deeds in their left hand. And Jahannam is a place where there is heat and darkness and bad smell and screams and fighting, and it is not a good place to live. Now we should understand that why does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us about Jahannam? It is because He loves us too much and He does not want us to end up in that place. Now, my dear children, we are going to try to understand this concept through an example, even though we can't give examples for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But still, just to understand, and that is that when our mother says to us, do not waste your time, otherwise you're going to fail. And do not commit this crime, otherwise the police is going to catch us. Why does she say that? Does she hate us, or does she want us to get punishment? No. The truth is that our mother loves us so much that she warns us again and again so that we are not going to be caught or punished or become a loser. My dear children, understand one thing, and that is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves us so much that He has told us all those deeds which will take people to Jahannam, so that we are going to stay away from them, we are going to avoid them, we are going to stay away from becoming a loser. And side by side, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us about all those deeds which are going to take us to Jannah, so that we are going to do all those deeds and enter Jannah. My dear children, in the previous ayat, we learned about the beauty, enjoyment, peace, happiness, and easy life in Jannah. Now we are being shown a little scene from Jahannam. That Jahannam is going to be too hot. Even the winds are going to be hot. Now those people who live in those countries where the summer is really, really hot, they can understand this concept really well. The only difference is that Jahannam is going to be too much more painful. You must have experienced sometime when you put something really hot on your tongue. What happens after that? You can't taste anything else. So in Jahannam, people would have to drink the boiling hot water. And it won't get cold. Like in this dunya, if the boiling water you put aside for a little while, it gets cold. But in Jahannam, it won't get cold. And in this dunya, if it is too hot, you go and you find a shade because it gives you comfort. But in Jahannam, even the shades are going to be hot and painful. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us from Jahannam, and we dua, and we are going to try our best to do all those good deeds which are going to take us to Jannah, where we are going to have a life of luxury, peace and happiness. My children, please make a habit of asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala each and every day of your life this dua. And that dua goes like, Allahumma ajirni minan nar, Allahumma ajirni minan nar, Allahumma ajirni minan nar. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I seek your protection from Jahannam. Ameen. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.